Well, it's only a day left. Will the HasLab LAAT gunship back? I don't know. We'll talk about all of that and more on this episode of Geek Dad Live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geek Dad Live. My name is Jay. Quip and Gary are off tonight, so I had to call in the help of the real Geek Dad Life, Jonathan from Nostalgia Unboxed. Jonathan, how you doing, my friend?
I'm living.
Life
is good.
Okay.
Much like you, have a lot of K-pop Demon Hunter songs stuck in the old noggin.
It's like nonstop,
dude. It was a great movie, but it's like they put every bit of knowledge into a song to make them so good.
But that's the thing, is just I don't we finally watched it last week, and kudos to friend of the channel, Ryan Dole, who worked on that film. But just this, like, we were watching it, and I was like, why do I know these songs already? How do I already know every single song in this film that I had not seen yet? And I guess it's been on the radio and stuff, but like every song is a banger.
Yeah. Well, Golden's like #1 in the charts for a really long time. I think the sleeper hit is Free.
Oh, you son of a gun! That's my favorite.
Yeah. Golden's they're all great. Golden's great, but Free is like the best one out there. That should be the #1 song.
You're the first. This is why we're best friends, because I keep putting Free as my #1. I was like, yeah, Free's pretty good. I was like, no. Free's the best one.
Yeah, just listen to it and feel it.
Yes.
Great songs. Anyway, hello everybody in the chat.
Hello everybody. Welcome to a very special Geek Dad Live. Again, thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for jumping in. I know usually you're in bed by this point.
Yes.
So I appreciate you staying up late.
I binge watched all the episodes that I needed for the night in preparation, because normally I'd be like laying in bed watching, right now I'd be watching Yellow Jackets. I'm on season 2 for that.
I couldn't watch that show. Too scary. We're watching Wednesday right now. Another friend of the show, Teddy Biaselli's show.
That's right.
Really digging it. I think we're halfway through Wednesday right now. But anyway, before we get into it, let's say hello to the chat. It's hopping even when the VMAs are going on. It's VMA Sunday.
Oh, oops.
People are still showing up. A lot of comments that you're saying you're Temu Quip.
Is that racist?
I don't know, actually.
In what way would it be racist? Or I'm not racist for saying it.
The real GDL in the house.
Yeah.
All right, let's I don't know when I
If anything, I'm Temu you.
Yeah.
Especially when you wear glasses.
When I wear glasses, for sure. You're better than me, though. All I have better than you is maybe my hair. I may have better hair. That's not it. That's about it.
You have the best hair in the at least in the toy tuber space, for sure.
Low bar, very low bar.
It's leaving our heads very rapidly.
Make Mine Marvel Legends, Christopher, Toymanoids, Mike, Juralico, Prismatic, Zach Kinsella, J Combs, Cyber Rat, Peak Obi-Wan, Steven with All Faults, Video Power Gaming, Jack Knight, Larry's Geeky World, Toy Geekosaurus, Paul Galliano, Hello Geek, Retro Goat, Gatey's Toys, Flasha, Fake Wood Table, Derek Ova, Angry Elf, Smedberg, Hot Stop. I did Fake Wood. I'll do it again. Did I do Ryan Clark, Dan, Chris, Blake, Kemp, Neil, Hunter, Hyde, Mint with Card. I'll do shelf presents again if I haven't. Fetz is here. Retro Goat. Matt Bush in the house. Damn it. Real GDL. Chaotix, Tariq, Country Boy Niners, Smedberg, Rick Jones, Toymanoids, and so many more. Thank you, everybody, coming and hanging out with us tonight. Daith is a member for 37 months, 37-month anniversary. Wow. Congratulations on that GDL family anniversary. People also asking where Hatter is. He was invited as well tonight, but
yeah,
busy.
I don't really know what to do without him. So I have him on standby in text.
Allison Troy member for 37 months. And speaking of Allison Troy, kicking off a new miniseries and season 2 of the Toy Geeks podcast this week. Dan Larson and I doing a new miniseries on Transformers G1. So I think 84 through 90, 1984 through 1990. We'll have our 1984 episode drop this week on the Toy Geeks YouTube channel and Toy Geeks podcast feeds. So be on the lookout for that. Should be a ton of fun. I know you love vintage Transformers, Jonathan.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy that you're even talking about Transformers, but I guess since you are now officially a Transformers channel, at least as of last week, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's just kind of, you just went all in. You're like, I need to change my life. And it's all Transformers.
It's how like little of a Transformers channel we are. Every time we do a Transformers the lead story, it's like the least viewed stream that this channel does. But
which is weird because all these people collect it.
I know. They just hate it when we talk about Transformers.
I understand that. When I review something I don't know anything about. How dare you? Transformers, though, stupid space robots, as I call them,
as one does. But it's exciting because
hold on. I'm sorry. It's just a completely sidetrack. Since you have young lads in your house, I do recommend those little blockies. I don't know if you watched that video I did of those. You guys should get those.
I've seen.
I feel like it's a perfect thing for a dad with kids to open up and play with.
Well, my kids dig. I mean, I talked about this on the episode with Dan. My kids do dig Transformers, and they have gotten modern ones, but they really love some of the older ones. And so I've gotten like reissues of Optimus Prime and stuff like that. And those still hold up, and they still play with them. They still like them. But for me personally, I do love G1. I have a collection right behind me right here in this little Detolf. So I am personally really pumped for it. It's just the thing with Transformers is just so broad and sprawling. It's just hard to like stay on top of all of the different things.
Yeah. You got to find one lane of Transformers and commit to that one, I think.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, next week is the Emmys. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. But Brian Brink, of course. Johnny would recommend blockies for a Transformers experience.
It's for a dad and kids experience specifically. It's great. Those little ones, I mean, they're fun.
No,
that's about as far as Transformers as I've gotten into. But like, I think the blind box and then like building them is fun. After that, like they'll probably enjoy them a little bit. But like, most of the fun is guessing which one's in the box and then building the little dudes and then maybe swapping some parts. It's like an evening of enjoyment.
No, I get it. I really want in the episode I'll see it this week. But Dan Larson had the blockies, that deluxe Soundwave, and it looks so freaking cool. And nice. John, he's probably sold by this point, but I was gonna ask him to hold one because he got one in his shop. I'm like, oh, I really want that Soundwave. It looks really cool. But anywho, Shelf Presents gifted 5 GDL family memberships. Welcome to all the new family members.
I got family.
Welcome, except for Chris. You are not welcome to get one. Do you know that joke, Jonathan?
Which joke?
Chris, shiny plastic people.
Oh yeah, he's not allowed to have any.
Yeah, he's not allowed to get the free one. So here's the thing. Big HasLab going down tomorrow. It ends tomorrow.
Yeah. What time?
Midnight tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So a full day.
But so far things don't look too hot. I was chatting with Ryan Dole. Maybe we'll do like a live stream tomorrow night or something to like, if it's not backed yet, to see if it backs by midnight tomorrow. I don't know. Stay tuned. Hit subscribe. Angry Elf says when is there Thursday? Okay, there you go. It's over already. Actually, Brad Brooks and I have a bet right now. to see if it backs or not. I'll withhold what side I betted on. Bet on. Which side I bet on? It's not betted, right?
No.
Aided and abetted. But anyway, let's look to the charts.
Let's go to the charts.
And these are the wonderful Brian Brink charts. And it kind of had this wild.
Whoa, you're zooming in.
Oh yeah, I got a thing finally.
Yay! Hey,
I did it.
I've been telling you that for like a year. It's life-changing, isn't it?
It is. It's great.
Especially for an ex-Apple employee. God.
So Jay is the Pete Rose of toy tubing with his insider betting. Look at me doing a sports joke. Just that as far as Pete Rose goes. Pete Rose is a pretty nefarious character. Anyway, it kind of had this wild little spike a few days ago that brought it above the trend line that the sail barge was at in 2018. The sail barge is the lowest performing Star Wars HasLab ever, and it closed out at 8,810.
Ouchie.
Its original goal back then was 5,000 units. It got 8,810. For the gunship, its goal is 8,000. So the fact that it's trending slightly above the sail barge is promising, I think, to a degree. But it still has, looking at the percentages here, more than or 26% of the way to go, with about, a little under or a little over 24 hours to get there. One day, 3 hours. So is that 27 hours? And the tiers, fears for tiers for sure.
Oh yeah.
10K, 12K, 14K. Asian Kolar, I'm so sorry. It ain't happening. Sais Tin, probably not. And maybe even Coleman Trebor. I mean, it's not even a guarantee this thing gets backed at all. Jonathan, where's your head at on this one? What are you? I know this is not your thing. Like, you wouldn't buy this, but
no, that's true. I most certainly would not. The tiers are the problem. I mean, if you're going to ask me the odds, I'd say it's like probably 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
I mean, I think it'll hit tomorrow for the.
You think it'll hit?
I think it'll hit, but none of the tiers will get unlocked. Those tiers, just people just don't care about those 3 people.
I think they're cool Jedis, but to your point, are they like something that compels someone to back it even more?
Right?
Like, is it driving behavior?
Now, does this size, the scale, the vintage collection, does that tend to do better with getting these little guys?
Well, I think
like that's what people want, more of these.
I think so. The only blacks, well, I guess if you want to count the Riva lightsaber, which also didn't back, that's kind of Black Series, but like true Black Series, you had the Rancor project in 2021, which is now 4 years ago, which is wild. But that failed, right? It got really close. Its goal was 9,000. It got to 8,533. Did not fund. And since that was it, that was like, I guess, the trial balloon. It failed, and never again have they tried to do a Black Series scale. Every other one has been. The first one was TVC, and everyone since has been TVC scale.
Okay.
And in actuality, like, they've done well. The Ghost had over 20,000. The Razor Crest almost 30,000. So there's a history of them doing well, but this poor gunship, not so much. It's not crushing it.
Yeah, I'm curious I'd like to see. Sorry, Brian. I'd like to see, for the things that have funded, what their percentage to goal was. Like, how much further over the 100% did they hit? Because like obviously the green and the blue, it's crazy. The Ghost and the Razor Crest,
way over. Like, if you're just doing quick back of the napkin math, it's like almost 200% over.
Yeah, it's nuts. But it's also there's always that like I mean, look at the insane last day spikes.
Yeah.
And the ghost especially. Well, the
Actually,
ghost, and then what's the gray one? Is that the cantina?
the cantina.
I said cantina as if
cantina.
Yeah, the cantina. Yes, with the little cups, with the little cups, but no floors. I'm so sorry.
A lot of accents you're going through there.
Whatever. I don't know what it was. It was just something in the deep space of Star Wars.
It's like you started like channeling Chris Kattan there for a moment. I feel like.
Oh my god. Doing the well, shoot. What was what was the monkey?
I can't. Not the monkey one. What was the one? Whatever. Anyways, it had a
No mango for you.
Yes. Mango. Yes, mango.
But I don't remember what the monkey was. Mr. Peepers. That's it. Thank you.
Mr. Peepers was the monkey guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Wild. Anyway, so the cantina did pretty well. It had a huge last day spike. Huge. But Brink, I'm curious. Brian's in the chat, master of the charts. He hasn't given his classic, projection on the last day, but I feel like if it has a similar spike to these others, like you've called out here, Jonathan, it passes. It gets past the 8,000 because you have 26% of the way to go to a little over 2,000 backers that need to happen.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, the people that are watching right now, that's going to bump it up big time tonight because of your stream.
Sure.
If they really wanted to succeed, they should have just done Padme in her like damaged outfit version.
Yeah. Midriff exposed. Yep.
It would have worked.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So your thought here is if you had better tiers, a higher tier of tiers, this thing would have done
if
better.
I am channeling my Star Wars knowledge, especially in the vintage collection line, yes, I think better tiers would have sealed the deal.
Okay.
Plus, is there not like a smaller gunship?
There's a lot of headwinds to this thing, right?
Yeah.
One, the economy, not so great. Like macro versus microeconomic factors here, but the economy's not so hot right now in the US of A, which is about the only people that can buy this thing right now. So that's one part of this. The second part, to your point, there's a lot of other options out there for the gunship. They're smaller, not as full featured, but they're cheaper. So you have other options for your display to have this kind of gunship.
How much is it again?
It's spendy. It's $450.
Ugh.
Now again, a vintage one is not going to be $450 unless you get like a sealed, rare sealed one. But
like, okay, so $450. You get a few things, but you compare this to the Ghost. The Ghost was 500.
Yeah, $500.
The Ghost is a way better deal, even if you just look at the ships.
Yeah, you got a bunch of figures.
Well, and it was huge,
and it was massive, absolutely massive.
This has got to be like half the size or something, right? 2/3.
A lot of it's I think by wingspan it's somewhat comparable, but yeah, like actual space, built out space, yeah, much larger.
I mean, I'm sure it's, even if it's not the current state of like all the extra crap we have to pay for, fees and things, even if that's not the case, they're playing it off as that's the reason why. But $450 for this compared to the Ghost, I think people just enjoyed the Ghost more for what it was.
Yes. Well, also there's never a Ghost before, too.
Right. Well, plus the Ghost, well, it's kind of crazy because the Ghost is from a specific thing that not all Star Wars fans have seen.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit slightly deeper of a cut.
Yeah, I've seen all the movies. I've seen a handful of episodes of animated stuff. I've seen the live action show.
You watch Rebels. It is really good.
But I haven't watched any of the animated things really collectively.
Mm-hmm.
So my first experience with all of those characters is Ahsoka.
Yeah. And did you like Ahsoka?
Yeah, I did. But just the fact that like that thing did so well compared to this, and more people have seen this.
True.
It's crazy. I think this doesn't have the value, and a lot of people are probably a little irritated by that, or even if they want to buy it, they're like, "Oh, fuck, I just can't." And then it's going to be the last minute. That's what's the big push tomorrow. Are the people that are like, but if I want it in 2 years, it's going to be like $800 or something.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, it's funny, Mr. Stevie. I'm not logged in. I'm not going to dig it though. But he was just like, hey, make sure you get or if you're waiting to the last day, make sure you get in early because things can go wrong with the website. I thought that was a little bit desperate of an approach there. But
plus, like my memory of this ship is that there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really an army builder ship, or it needs to have Yoda in it. And like make that a little more iconic. Like show me the one that my boy was on. And then show us and like you could have just had versions of our favorite characters, the main cast. You get Yoda, you get Anakin, and you get Padme.
Sure.
And you focus that specific version of the ship and just do something to make those figures different, because I'm sure they've all been released in some way.
Yeah.
So you just do something to make them a little more unique and specific to that moment. Like, I don't know, maybe the Anakin has like a removable hand or something. Spoiler.
To me, and I want to post in a chat here from Blake from Toy Collector Magazine in a second, but this is where it's throttling. You're kind of calling out one of the flaws of this, I believe, is that it's throttling a weird line, because to your point, Jonathan, put in more appealing characters as your tiers and maybe it'll drive it, or at least get a little bit more, I don't know, pizzazz. But this is going deeper cut. This is going into figures that you haven't gotten yet, which is usually what you do for these things, right? You're like, okay, we wouldn't make these figures regularly, but we'll put them as unlockable tiers because of the funding of this or whatever. But they're showing the thing from Attack of the Clones, when I feel like if they would have went more Clone Wars with it, I feel like it could have had a little more juice.
Yeah.
Blake from Toy Collector Magazine, it's just a bad choice for HasLab. It's not a character's individual craft like Razor Crest, Katana, the Falcon, Slave One, etc. Bump on top of that, it's $450 with no lights or sound. Period. Fail. Period. Woo! Blake, bringing the heat. And speaking of heat, I'm guessing this is Mexican peso, 129. Maybe is that maybe Luis by Aristos. The secret of the success of the OG Star Wars line is that it was for kids. Plus, in this season, we're spinning Garfello and I don't know what that means. In 2012, Garfello. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, it's not a grail item. It's not I need to have this. Ooh, I love this call by Tony Johnson. It's an army builder that's too expensive to be an army builder.
Right. Yep.
Thank you, Gun Killer. It's an army builder that is too expensive to be an army builder. I completely agree.
But I do want to meet the guy that did probably buy like 6 of them.
If they can afford that, good for them. Good for them.
They have 1-to-1 scale statue money, but they're buying this stuff.
I remember like on QVC they used to sell like the 1-to-1 scale statues and stuff for Star Wars.
Wow.
Did you ever watch that?
No.
Sometimes QVC would do like Nerd Corner and they'd do like, prop replicas and stuff. This was in the 90s. I just remember like one time they had like a 1-to-1 Darth Vader, but the thing I really wanted more than anything was it was like a Han Solo and Carbonite 1-on-1 scale.
Yeah, that's a dream for so many people.
right? And it had the little lights on the side and everything. And I just remember telling myself, little Jay, watching TV, probably homesick from school, God, Jay, if you ever win the lottery, you're gonna get yourself one of those Han and Carbonites.
I think the way you are with money these days and things you want, I'm surprised you don't have one.
I have to pay off a cool party I held in San Diego, California.
Oh yeah, yikes! People can still buy tickets if they want to just help support.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Just won't be buying any toys for Ron Napkin. I did just buy a toy actually.
Oops.
This weekend.
What did you buy? Is that an After Dark?
Well, no After Dark because no Quip or Gary today. Plus, you want to go to bed early, which is fine.
Sorry,
we'll do
everyone that likes After Darks.
We'll be back next week. Got a Matt Bush package this week. It'll be not in the next show. But I found the remaster set.
Well, there you go, man.
It was at our Target.
Oh, I feel like I probably saw them like within this last week when I was there, and was just like, oh yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't. You've done a video. Have you not done a video on this yet?
No.
Wow.
I know.
It's shocking.
I was with Mad Hatter when he got him.
It
was like my first day in California.
Yeah. Well, they had two sets there. One, all the heads were kind of not aligned. This was.
Oh, but you can fix that.
I know you can fix it, but you know me. I don't have to fuss with it.
Oh my god.
But
You're
anyway.
such a child. By the way, did you ever make that video of the sketch? Nope. Okay, well.
But you know what? I'm going to use the footage from that into this and just have like one big video.
Okay, great. Don't make any promises.
Made, promises kept.
Patrons.
Ooh, somebody found the Sega cartridge dioramas at a local store. That's dope.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen those things at all.
I have not seen them. Not seen them.
I still want Tony the Tiger. I know I could find him online, but it's like it's one of those things. It's like the only thing left that could be in a store that I want to find. And I guess it's just never gonna happen though.
I would never say never. You never know. You never know.
I won't say it.
Never say never.
Say never again. Oh.
Never say never again. I haven't seen that movie in a while. American Tail?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Five Goes West.
What do you prefer, Five Goes West or American Tail?
American Tail, of course.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah. I need that. I just need the very end when the lady goes, wait, the secret weapon. And then that thing just the giant
the big mouse thing, right?
Yeah, the mechanical.
God, what was it? The Mouse of Minsk or something like that?
I don't remember. I just anytime she said that as a kid, it just got me. I loved it.
It's so good. So good. That one, and also the Statue of Liberty, which I was such a Statue of Liberty like nerd as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would say the first one. Even though I do love Five Goes West, it is I believe Jimmy Stewart's last role.
Oh wow.
Wyatt Burp. The Giant Mouse of Minsk.
Nice.
What's so wowie? There are no cats in a cat. This is, I was talking about K-pop Demon Hunters having a like banger after banger. American Tail, banger after banger. No, nothing. No.
Wasn't much to say.
Back me up.
Sorry.
What's better music, American Tail or
K-pop? K-pop, baby.
Okay. Let's start a poll.
Okay.
Do we think it's going to back or not? Should that be the poll?
Just keep it simple.
What? Yes or no? Back?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Will it back? Yes or no?
Will.
Because I think sometimes you get a little crazy with these, and people aren't always honest in the chat with buying it. Did you buy it? Will you buy it? It's like they need 5 options. I would buy it, but I walked into the kitchen and forgot. It's like, ugh.
Oh, we could we're a duo. It's true. Oh.
I do not remember that, but I am certain if I played it, I'd be like, oh.
It'll back without tears.
Yeah.
I'll definitely wear wigs.
But there will most certainly be tears in some form or fashion.
For sure.
Because either it doesn't hit or people didn't get the figure that they wanted.
Detroit Dave, I hope it doesn't fun. I don't want this, and I don't want to want it from FOMO if it did come out.
Smart.
Can I tell you a phrase that the great Cillian Murphy coined this past week?
Ooh, tell me.
So there's the new Chris Nolan movie coming out, The Odyssey, which he's not in, but frequent collaborator with Chris Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked Cillian, "Are you upset that you're not in, being a part of this new movie?" And he said, "No, I have Romo, relief of missing out."
Oh.
And I feel like I have Romo far more than I have FOMO. I feel like I'm mainly a Romo individual instead of a FOMO individual.
Yeah. It's true. There's too much truth in that with a lot of people making plans. What I don't like is how this just reminds me of there's like a lot of things in social media where we like kind of joke about stuff like that. And then it becomes a thing. And then it's like more incentive to cancel a plan or hope somebody cancels a plan versus like if we didn't talk about it culturally and make it like a joke and like, oh, I'm going to put it on a shirt. It's like, oh, I'm going to get a Romo shirt and wear it around. And it's like this big thing. And then it's just such a part of like the culture. It's just like, ugh, like we do it now because we talk about it.
It's my favorite thing in the world. If people cancel plans on me, hell yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, that's 2. You've done 2 tonight,
I
sir.
did 2? What was the first one?
You're going to make me lose my PG-13 status.
Oopsie. What was the first one?
I don't know. It was a little while ago. You did drop
whatever.
It. You did drop it. I wonder if that's how Tony Romo felt. I'm missing out on the Super Bowl. That's a Cowboys suck joke for everybody, by the way, if you don't know that one. Tony Johnson, I'll probably back it just in case I get the FOMOs later on. He said 2. You're right. He said 2.
So I feel like there's a joke in the fear of future me missing out, but how do you acronym that?
That is just, I think it's just FOMO. Future FOMO. So like FOMO.
Future me might. Fuck it. Oh,
Jonathan.
I'm sorry. I stream every week with Mad Hatter, and it's like
I don't ever. When I watch, I feel like you never swear. I think just Hatters rub off on you.
No, I definitely cuss a lot.
Do you? Whatever. I think he curses so much it makes you sound irritated.
Yeah. Hoopy. Okay. Anyway, let's go on to something that isn't that.
Well, I just I think if you're fearing for tears or tears for fears.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I feel like, folks, we're gonna have to do an official shout. Yeah, I think you're gonna be shouting.
Jesus. You're like 2 buttons away from being a jockey, a radio jockey. Oh, God.
And if that's the case, you're really gonna be saying, if you missed out on them, you really wanted them, you're gonna be like,
welcome back to Geek Dad Live Radio. That's right.
I even got like pitch shifters and stuff. I can do like a.
Oh my God.
What's going on, Jonathan?
That's like
a balloon pitch.
I'm not
thing.
even going to say how much that thing was because you should be embarrassed. All right, let's move on. What else is there to talk about? Ships,
I
tiers?
don't know. This is This is when Jonathan does an impression of me. This is the register he does my voice in.
Yeah. It's kind of. It'll be fine.
Oh, there we go.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Now try it with a pitch up on the vocals now.
That was the pitch up on the vocals.
Oh. Got him.
Okay. Gen Z. All right. Let's stop the poll took a twist. It was yes for a long time.
How many?
Over 100
how many
votes. 116 votes. What's different? I hear no change.
Right. Yeah, Chris knows.
So 43% of you said yes, it will back. 56% said no. What do you think, Jonathan? Do you think it backs or not?
Yeah. Remember earlier when we talked about it?
Maybe. I forgot.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna fun, but none of the tiers will hit.
You're right. You're right. Sorry.
And then I made the C3PO joke.
You did. I'm so sorry. I think it's gonna fun as well. But I agree. I don't know if I agree with the Yoda, but if they threw in a crap ton of clones with this thing,
Yeah, there's only two.
only two. Like I feel
They're
like
both
if you
yeller.
well, because those are the drivers, right? They have the little yellow helmets. But
Okay.
if you put the two for the gun ball things, and then like 4 on each side to hold up, and then threw in Yoda, Hot Padme, and Anakin, Sans, or added arm, whatever. I think this would have been a far greater value. You have the clones there. You don't have to do any new tooling. Could have been crushing it. Could have been crushing it. But I think it'll eke on by. If it's still not funded by tomorrow night, we'll do a live stream to see if it passes or not. So stay tuned, folks.
That's you and me right now. Those clones, that's us. Because it is a clown show, like Zach said. It's a clown show. There's 2 of them. That's us, and they're pulling up the walkies and just doing jokes just to the 2 of them. They're like, "Hey, Yellow 2, check this one out."
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm Jay on Geek Dad Life.
But it's us. I don't know.
I love it. I love it. Speaking of which, you and I were setting up the next Raleigh toy show in November.
Well, don't tell everybody about that.
Oh, you don't want everybody to know?
No, I don't want to sell anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be. What are the dates on that?
November 8th and 9th?
8th and 9th. Okay. So yeah, we'll be there. I'll have one table, so I'll barely have anything because the space runs out real fast on a table.
You did pretty good last time. You stacked that table with a bunch of crap.
I stacked it with stuff, but it's like in comparison, it's like you can't get a lot on one table.
Well, that's what you gotta you gotta get like shelving and stuff to like.
Yeah, I'm not
go
gonna
vertical.
I'm keeping it simple.
That's smart. That's smart. But yeah, I'm 4 tables. I'm taking 2. I think Gare Bear's taking 1. You're taking another one.
Yeah.
So we should have a good little setup, hopefully.
If nothing else, we paid $80 at least each to hang out.
Yeah, we'll have a good time.
Yeah.
You want to play? You do advanced board games. I'm a little bit more boring with my board games. But we should bring like a game to play or something.
Well, so we need an extra table.
Yeah, just get a little card table and put it in there.
Well, yeah, buy.
I have a card
Go
table.
to a flea market and buy a board game, and then put that board game. And we'll play it until someone buys the board game.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to some other news. How about Super 7?
Oh God, did they ever fix the price?
Yes, this was. No, it was right here. No, dang it, I had it. There it is. $400,000.
Yeah, it was like this for hours when it launched. Hours.
Hilarious, because I mean, we all gave Super 7 crap and flack for making this little figure $55 or whatever it was when it first
Yeah.
and the fact that not even a year. I don't know how long ago it was whenever people finally got them, but now you've made like a cheaper retail version of basically that same
and then call it deluxe, which is like just so stupid.
So hilarious that it had this error of basically being the cost of a starter, home and
right. This is like this is a turd house that you could buy in North Carolina for 400,000. This is like a oof. Like there's probably mold behind the walls for 400,000. That's how crazy things have gotten.
How bad it is right now,
dude. It's awful. It's not as bad as it was a year ago, but it's still awful.
I think hopefully it gets worse again. I mean, it feels like there's a bubble. Hopefully it comes down and people are to buy houses again.
It's like, but then now all these other things are stopping us from buying houses.
Yeah.
So this is also a really good marketing ploy if that's the if that was intentional.
What? Oh, the putting an extra spin on the price here.
Yeah, because it was up for hours. It got shared because it was such a funny thing. It's like it's so absurd that nobody's going to accidentally. Nobody's like they meant to do that. If it was like if they added just one extra digit, it could have been like, wait, what? $100, $300, like that. But this is $400,000. It's like the system should not even allowed that to go through because they don't sell anything for that. Like it should have been an internal flag.
Ooh, I like this theory from Paul Galliano. I wonder if that's some internal error that shows the amount of units Target Corporation purchased. Approximately could be 11,000 snarfs. Wouldn't that be interesting?
She's just like multiplying the but it's got $35.99. That's how much it is, right?
Hold on. Yeah, or $34.99.
$34.99. Yeah, that's interesting.
But still, I mean, the fact that you can get the toy version of Snarf and the new version of Lino that they just put out and had in their Super Deluxe or whatever, or Ultimates, whatever the hell they're calling it, Ultimates, for $20 cheaper.
I'm just gonna go with my idea and call this Snarfgate.
I love it. But again, if you held out and didn't get a Snarf on the first go around for $55, you're looking like a genius right now because you get a Snarf for $35.
No, you see, the reduction of items isn't enough. It's too much to still only be $35.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like fair. The argument has always been, okay, buy a Super 7 item for $55 or buy a NECA item for $35. NECA has way more paint, way better sculpt articulation, way more accessories, at least at the time. Everything's kind of shifting in the last year, but it's just like, well, this is a no-brainer. The NECA stuff is a way better option for me. Like that's the price point.
I agree.
And I think that's fair to compare them.
Absolutely, it's fair.
Do this for $35, and then it's still next to a NECA item on the shelf, and it's like, wow, wait, hold on, where's all this stuff?
I almost think NECA is doing themselves a disservice by having their stuff in book boxes,
right,
where you don't see the figure.
Right.
Now, we're gonna have some others where it's in a bubble packaging, whatever. But in general, they're not highlighting the thing that separates them from competitors on the same.
I think that's fair. When you look at something like import stuff like SH Figure Arts, they have considered the box. The box can be thick to have all the accessories. They even cut out the top of it so the light comes through, like specifically designed for retail.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, I have a NECA thing, and while artwork can be a selling point on the front of a cover, you open it and it's dark.
Yeah.
So yeah, there really could be something to the whole, like, could they sell more stuff by switching to a package that was retail friendly, which is obviously what Super 7 went after when they started to go into like Best Buy and stuff.
Yep. But alas, this isn't going to have any paint, barely any paint. It's Super 7. It's going to be mostly, cast in the color that you see. And while this looks decent here in this render, if we're comparing to the other deluxe Thundercats that we've seen on shelves, they don't really put much paint behind them.
No.
And yeah, if you're spending $34 on this or 35 on this or a NECA, NECA's going to be more bang for your buck. But NECA stuff is getting pricier though.
I mean, everything is.
NECA's almost 50.
But I mean, NECA's not $50.
I don't know. Maybe I don't buy NECA or
no. NECA's. It was in the last like few years. It was like $34.99, then $37.99 for some stuff. Some things would be $50, but those are like that's the huge stuff, like the Mirage Leatherhead. That thing is massive. It's a brick, man. Like when you see that thing in person, you're like, oh, okay, I can understand why this thing is so expensive. But yeah, 35 to 38 probably are the standard prices.
Yeah. But again, you could for $19 get this awesome lino from the Motu crossover line.
This is absolutely the right way to do it. That
because this looks great.
It does, and it's like
$10 cheaper,
and it has all the extra parts.
Yeah, and I can swap this and make it look like the
crossover
other one. Yeah.
I'm very curious how the Transformers crossover is going to be.
I have them. I haven't opened them yet.
Oh boy.
Mattel sent them to me, and I don't,
of course,
want to open them yet.
Mr. Shill Boy.
Oh, Matty Shills.
I kind of, for some reason, when I think of you getting Mattel stuff for free,
kind of want to be an Australian and get real pissed off about it. If you're going to get free stuff, you should probably acknowledge it.
We have to, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And you do. And it's like, who cares? We all want free stuff. Speaking of free stuff, I have a Mondo review coming soon.
Ooh,
once it gets, this is so hardcore, it has to get approved before I can release it.
Wow.
Yeah. An
exclusive first look at this.
I don't know why I'm still angry. Yeah, it'll be an exclusive first look at Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's been in the works for a minute, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, it's been in talks for a while.
Yeah.
Putting the actual work in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I'm very excited. I need to send you a little clip of stuff that I did, but I'm real excited.
Well, people go sub right now. Also, this is the first time you're on the show post 100K, Mr.
Oh, that's right.
When does
101K, thank you.
when does your play button come in? Congrats.
Tuesday.
Tuesday
it should be.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's a new
next time
size,
we go
so
to
they're
a coffee
smaller.
shop or something. Can you just like bring it with you and just like set it on the
yeah.
Have it out.
I'm just kind of stand there like
oh, is that a play button? Yeah,
Yeah, I got it from a swap last week.
But
yeah, thank you. And
Well
thanks
earned, well deserved. I mean, I told you personally, but publicly.
Yes, publicly acknowledge that you do know what's happening with me. And thanks to the people in the chat. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's no small feat. It's no small feat.
Riley Bob. Trust me. I mean, there's so many of us that would love a lot of things in 112. There's just so much at play, like between licenses. SH Figure Arts, quite a few years ago, made a 112 scale, and then they teased a Faye. They had her on display at different conventions. They're real good about doing this. Like, here's your first character. Here's what the second one's going to be, and then they just kill the line, and nothing comes out after that. So that's very unfortunate. But the Mondo is playing in a very specific size it's 1/8 scale. I'm like trying not to say stuff but like this is you can buy it right now. This is public knowledge. It's 1/8 scale. And talking to Peter, I kind of found this out after I made my video, but the 1/8 is specifically because there is like a whole market of 1/8 scale anime statues and figures and stuff already. So they're just trying to kind of play in that space, connect to those buyers, and I'm sure for licensings and things like that. We didn't get too deep into any of the like why this or why that, but
oh my god, if your play button had a that was easy, the Staples easy button, that'd be fun.
You can type out the name that you want to have on it. Then there's like you can buy more buttons. So if it's like a team of people, you can like give them a code. They can go and buy their own button. I want to say it was $100, but maybe I don't know what the price is.
That's cool. So like if there's more people, like say okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So you could give one to Quip. You know what I mean?
I could.
But then you have to buy one for John.
Of course I won't.
But I maybe should have one that says I'm an idiot instead of Nostalgia Unboxed.
No, I would just buy a whole bunch and then just have them all on your wall to make people think like, man, he must have like 20 channels that are just crushing it.
Yeah, I won't tell you what the others are.
Or you just like you just put it in random situations, like just sitting in, I don't know, a trash can.
Yeah, there's one in the bathroom. Yeah. It's like, right next to the poopery.
Yeah, exactly. So like if I come over to your apartment, it's just like everywhere I look, there'll be a silver play button.
And when you never bring it up, you can tell that like as the night goes on, I'm getting a little like irritated and short with you. I'm like, all right, Jay. Well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You notice that's different about the place? Oh yeah, for sure. John would get one as well. But I got a long ways to go. I don't know if I'll ever get there. I don't do enough work on this channel to get to there, but maybe one day. If I get laid off or Colleen makes $1 billion.
You know how to reach new. I know.
If
you want to reach a new audience, you got to make.
I know
short content.
I do, and I just haven't been able to.
You do only when you're obligated
for and stuff.
By Mattel.
I'm gonna make a video about this.
Exactly.
It's gonna get me so many views.
Oh, yeah, you could actually if you ever made it.
You know what? This week, Jonathan, watch out. Maybe it'll happen.
I'm excited. Your reviews are great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I did want to talk about a little bit of Transformers.
Okay, do it.
A scotch.
Blackies.
Not Blackies.
Oh.
If you watched last week's episode, you may have heard about the Missing Link Ultra Magnus. They had like a 2-up on display at the Tokyo Toy Show. Not a 2-up. It was just like a unpainted prototype of Ultra Magnus, the Missing Link version, which shorthand, it's like an origins for G1 Transformers. The original Transformers, while they're iconic, don't really have a lot of articulation. They just transform. So sometimes there's incidental articulation because of the transformations, but in general, they don't articulate like a action figure would. So Missing Link allows once you're transformed, it actually articulates still, even though it transforms. So Ultra Magnus is an absolute favorite of mine from the G1 line. Usually I'll get an Ultra Magnus. I have a vintage one right behind me right there. I have the Masterpiece one right over here. I have the 86 Studio Series, which I still in a box. I haven't opened it. But the fact that they're doing an Ultra Magnus where his bloody knees can bend just has me so pumped. But also a little scared because the ones I bought before, I bought off a Hobby Link.
Uh-huh.
And Hobby Link ain't shipping to the US right now.
Yeah, I mean, all of these places have pretty much paused because nobody knows what the heck's going to go on. Is it going to be a percentage or is it going to be a flat rate?
Yeah.
So once that stuff's figured out, obviously everything will get shipped out. You can still buy. So what are you so sad about?
Because there's we'll keep it in a warehouse and eventually we'll send it to you. But
eventually you'll have it.
$200.
But you before this thing released, you never were going to have it.
That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, it's spendy. I can't do it all the time, but I need Ultra Magnus. So I got mine pre-ordered on Hobby Link, but it's just so dead sexy. Just look at it. Look at them colors.
It's great. I mean, that's your teal, kind of. A little more blue, isn't it?
A little more blue, a little more straight.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I just love bright, popping colors.
Of course, you're a kid.
I'm a kid at heart. Do you, Jay? Do you need it? See what you did there. But yeah, this is a must buy, and I pre-ordered it.
So, how much is he? $200?
It's like $191
through Hobby Link Japan.
Hobby Link Japan.
And then, is it on Big Bad Toy Store?
Well, that's a great question.
I know.
You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie.
Thank you.
It is $224, and you got to put a $22.50 non-refundable down payment required, and it includes a tariff surcharge.
That includes the charge?
That's kind of confusing, the wording of it, right?
So it's $148 if you buy it on Ami.
Okay, is that like Ami?
Yeah, AMI.
Oh,
Just
AMI.
Yeah. I didn't.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a bunch of nudie figs or something.
Well, it's Japan and it's anime, so they're not. I mean,
oh god,
yeah, a lot of bunny girls and things. But you can just search missing link.
Is missing link also the line of like pornographic figures?
Yeah, it's all Zelda stuff, but the link's never there. It's always just Zelda and the bokoblins. So there you go. Approximately $148. And then with the shipping option, now they used to do DHL, and DHL was great. You could pay kind of a higher price, but it wasn't the most expensive one. You could get it real fast. But for something like this, you won't know the shipping until the shipping date happens. But they usually have like 5 options. So when it goes out, you can be like, well, you know what? I just want to save money on shipping, so I'm just going to do the like 2 to 4 week.
Look at that. That is hot as hell. Look at that pose.
Yeah, he's got knees. But yeah, Ami is great. None of these Japanese sites are shipping to the US right now, so it's irrelevant. Hobby Link Japan, that's Japanese. Ami, that's Japanese. So I would just do this, save it, and then when the shipping comes in, but this, like I said,
like nuts.
But the shipping, there's usually like 5 different options, so you can just do the one that takes the longest, and it's going to be super cheap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I dig it. Maybe I'll do that. I'll cancel my Hobby Link order, put in my Ami order.
Yeah.
Or maybe
you
should just go to Japan.
You should just go to Japan. Yeah. There's no tariffs on having a good time.
Exactly.
The alternative thing is you put out more reviews a little more consistently, even if it's just once a month, and then you hit up some of these companies, these stores, not Takata.
Takata. You can't go to Takata himself. He's not going to be like, oh yeah, let me send you one.
But Ami is not going to do anything. But you find any store that's selling it, and then try to partner with them. Like, hey, I want to promote your stuff. And you kind of, if there's anything in between then and now, I'd love to help support, and just not pay for one at all. And then you don't even have to know about shipping fees.
You're right.
And then when people comment and they go, "How much is shipping?" You go, "I don't know."
I feel like part of my approach to reviews is that like I'm a collector that buys them, so that's my context. If I lose that,
dude, all of your Mattel stuff, you don't pay for that.
I still buy Mattel stuff though.
You still buy it, yeah. Of course. Not 100% of the stuff I review is free.
No, I get it. You're right. Let's do it. I'm gonna make a review right now.
You're gonna spend over $200 on that thing and then promote at least the brand and maybe mention where you got it from. People are gonna go, oh, Hobby Link Japan, and then and now they got business because of you. So like, why wouldn't you?
No, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, when do we go live?
What?
When do we go live to talk about the Star Wars thing?
We did it already.
Oh,
we crushed it. All right, Jonathan.
This was a conversation that was really not there for the audience.
What are you talking about? We did great.
No, I know, but the me and you thing just now. They're like,
us talking like baseball, inside baseball.
Yeah, it's like
they love it. They love it.
Okay,
we should do like a just toy tuber inside baseball.
I'd love to.
Chat. And then
I've many times thought about making a dedicated video to other creators, even if it's just like toy photographers or whatever, and just being like, look, here's the important things. Like, consider like stuff that takes no effort to get affiliate links with Amazon, Target, like tons of stores that will work with you. AliExpress, you can just like sign up and have affiliate links. And I just want people that are like taking photos or doing reviews to at least have some kind of like money to come back and to get a little bit, even if it's just like dollars.
See, people are loving it.
Oh, well, there you go. Thank you. And I have like private DMs with people when I talk about like anybody that I know that works with Big Bad Toy Store as a content creator to like, oh God. I've never worked with a company that sent a massive PDF of like the requirements and like you have to do this, you have to do that, and if you don't, you're out of here, and we'll give you $300 of store credit, but that's it. But if you can't get enough views, we're cutting you off. It's like the biggest joke of a company to Big Bad Toy Store can eat buttholes.
Tell us how you really feel.
Bad. But there are a lot of companies. Most people pay about 7% commission.
Yeah.
Target's like 3%. It's not great. It varies depending on the department. Some of them like Hobby Genki's 1%, which is almost as bad as Big Bad Toy Store, but they'll just give you everything for free. They don't care.
Look, you're winning people over right now in the chat.
Yeah, I'm happy to just like go off and like tell everybody all of this information at some point. Now's not the time. This is all about Star Wars.
You can deduct. Yeah, absolutely. I deduct.
Oh yeah, 100%. Get yourself somebody that can do the work for you.
Oh yeah, pay somebody. I pay somebody. Yeah. Just like this will be a write-off because I showed it on my screen now. So boom, there it is. Tax write-off done. Still not covering the huge loss on the part. No, see, that's the tax write-off too. It's gonna be great.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And next year will be more successful because you'll actually plan it out and have time to let people know versus like the month of going, please.
Like a month. The thing is, like the first, actually, it did fine, by the way.
It did fine. It's just, I mean, there were, you learned things.
I learned
because it was the first one.
Exactly.
Plus, again, it was really kind of crunch time to talk about it. So like, if you know that you're going to do it again next year, people can plan and anticipate something like that.
Exactly. But it's still like for a first go at it, I think it was a success. And
it was a lot of
fun. I
fun.
didn't lose all of my money. I just lost like a chunk of money, which is not that bad in the scheme of things. Well, I lost like 7 gunships. I don't know.
Are these Gungan gunships?
All right. Jonathan, you got something that you want to talk about tonight, and it's sitting right behind you. I see it there.
Yeah, I mean, if people would like to hear about it,
dude, your art is incredible.
Okay, well, in that case, let me turn off my portrait mode. The backdrops. Let me do it so you can hear me. So the backdrops, these go on top of the NECA street scene. They're double-sided. Okay. Every one that you buy is going to be double-sided. This is a daytime and a nighttime. Don't worry about this white strip. This is a test print. But you buy this design. It's meant to replace the one that goes on top of your NECA street scene, right?
Yep.
Or if you just need a backdrop, obviously it can work as a standalone thing.
You don't even need the street scene. Like you just put that on shelf or whatever.
I had somebody say that they did buy it, but they're like, I'm could you tell me the dimensions? Because I'm going to frame it and just stick that on the wall. I was like,
Oh.
dang, boy, that is
Shit,
a
okay.
sweet thing to do. And it's thick in regards to like a print because it's foam board, but it's thin enough that like he could frame it and not really run into any problems. But so it's this same design on both sides, but then there's a mirrored version because the first time I showed it off, people were like, "Oh, could you do one flip so we could like extend across?" So there is a mirrored version. However, Jay, if you're still with me,
I am.
However, the mirrored one isn't simply mirrored. That's right, folks. The mirrored one has a lot of the same things, but a lot of little changes too. The buildings in the background, some of them aren't even there. Where'd they go? I don't know. It's just a different part of the city.
Wow.
But if you have this one and then the mirrored one, the reds will line up. And then the same thing with the blue. The blues buildings will line up. But then again, like there's some changes. So like the extended piece,
That's
not the
sick.
same lights that are on, you know. So there are changes visually. And if you have the blue one extended, there's shadow on the side of the blue so that it still kind of looks like the lights hitting the same. Like I try to consider a lot without going.
Can I just say something real quick?
Please.
Because fuck AI art. But this is why you pay a real artist to do real art, so that it's actually, one, looks good, and two, functions and has depth and actually makes you feel something. So
do you want to share that? Do you want to share that link?
Oh, I did. I shared it
okay.
several times. Share it again.
Can I screen share?
Please, sure. Jonathan, take the wheel.
Well, thank you for the kind words. And I was in the party wagon a couple times this month, and I on Facebook and was like, oh, this dude like keeps making AI backdrops, and like people are just like eating it up in the comments. And
really?
Stuff. Like, they're like, oh, it's awesome, and I'm just like,
no.
Hey guys, what do you think?
Hire
I did a lot of work on this one, and I'm like,
you didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
No, you didn't.
I tried new words a lot. So here's everything you've already seen. Here is option A, option B. So you have the default on the top, which was what we were looking at, and then the mirrored version on the bottom, the day and the night version. So you can see like you can kind of compare the top row versus the bottom row. You can see like how some of the buildings move or got rid of some of them, just like change the way the lights are, the way the things are at nighttime, like what windows are lit up and stuff. So there are changes for sure. And then if you want to line them up, so on the left side you have the original, on the right side
you've added like different buildings and stuff too.
So you can see how it's like they extend. So if you do need to go across a couple backdrops or a couple NECA street scenes, then yes, you can do that. I mean, you could go crazy with it and even do like 4 wide. But yeah, so this is the number one thing that people had asked me about whenever I started making stuff at all for the world. Was really all for like NECA turtle stuff and the street dial and the vans and everything. And this is the thing people would want. When I made April's apartment, they're like, this is awesome. We desperately need new toppers for the backdrops and stuff. So that's finally here. And as you can see, it's taller. So it's 11.5 inches tall. And then on top of all of this, how can I hold on? I might have to end this, stop sharing, and then see what I can find. Our friend Abasai 3D Forge, incredible 3D printer. He's done all this, like a lot of the stuff that I've partnered with, like the frames and things for like the storefronts and the billboards, that thing up there. That's all him. So we now have, and anybody that buys one of my backdrops will be able to get, here we go, screen share again. We'll be able to buy this adapter plate. So the idea with this plate that he was already working on this plate to add support to the back shelf. Let me see where his photos. So he has 4 of those Heat Boys metal robot turtles. Those things are like super heavy, and he's got all 4 of them up there, and it's not bowing or collapsing. So he made a support bracket that actually
feel better, Mecha Man Blade. Anybody if not feeling well or feeling sick today, feel better. Get some rest.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Drink lots of fluids.
So this bracket down in here,
wow.
yeah. So this is great. Like even if you
Yeah.
don't buy my backdrop, you can use this.
Yeah.
So he's selling this thing. He's already sold 11. So it's just gonna. This is something people have asked him for. It's a support system to just so you can put all your stuff on the top shelf and not worry about it bowing.
Yeah.
However, because I made these backdrops, he added this adapter plate to it so that you can keep it locked in upright. Because my plan right now was just to like, you just kind of set it there and lean it against the wall or whatever, which is fine. But he made this adapter plate so it'll just hold it like a little L shape. And then it comes with the let's see, where those little
kind
smoke,
of edge,
the little smokestacks.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it, but he made them and was like, oh, this is cool. It just adds a little bit more to the setup. So yeah. So these are great things from Abasai 3D Forge. And again, anybody that buys my backdrop will get a discount on these from him. So
there you go. There you go. I put the link in the chat a few times. I'll put it in the description for everybody watching this on the replay crew. But yeah, man, as always, you make really cool stuff. And honestly, I think even beyond just the NECA thing, I think these could fit in shelves really well. I feel like maybe that's your next step of just like backdrops for like Billy bookcase size or whatever. Like you just kind of
the challenge is always like people will send me a photo of a display they have, and it's like, well, I can understand if it's a DTOF because they're all like 15 inches square or whatever, but a lot of people have a lot of unique things, and they're like, oh, I'd love to put a backdrop back here, and I'm like, yeah,
can you make it to where like you just cut it to size or something?
Yeah, like what, it's just crazy. Like you're just gonna lose a bunch of art, or it's just gonna have big gaps. So like that's a really tough place to play in, and I'd love to figure out what that looks like for sure, because I don't want to have to rely on something else. But this has been a really good space for me since I started the channel, really. Was like, how do I add, I'm going to add windows to the street scene. So that like there's color options. I'm going to add windows to the NECA van. I'm going to effects for the NECA van. Like all of these things were this like in between space. You had these 3D creators, and then you had like the dials already. And I just found a way to kind of go in between all of that. And it's great, it's fun, and it gives me direction. But I definitely want to do more of these things. So like if these do well, I already have other ideas. Like I am close to finish with a Last Ronin style one, but I just haven't. I started the first version of this was the Last Ronin one. I just wasn't feeling it, so I went to this. But I wanted to take this design and do like a snow-covered night scene version. And then I have a daytime like crumbled city version.
Ooh.
Where there's like like post-apocalyptic, there's like grass and stuff growing on things. So I want to be able to do more stuff like that. But
people are loving it in the chat. Even Allison Choi.
Which I never hear anything positive from.
That's how you know it's real. That's how you know it's legit.
But yes, so thanks for the kind words, everybody. This is like, I love doing this. This took weeks just to draw, and then to make the mirrored versions.
I don't think people realize like the work you do to get it printed and stuff too. Because like sometimes we'll talk like, and you're like, oh, I went to the printer and they sent me this. This isn't working, and they're gonna try this other card stock and this. Like all of the work just to like actually beyond just making the art, but then actually making the physical thing good. That's a whole nother a bunch of.
I have grown outside of the possibilities of me. Like, so this is very expensive to make, and like even though I'm selling it for $55, but it's $10 cheaper than April's apartment. But this is more expensive to make, so I'm like, as a creator, I'm making less on that. But it's just like this, trying to find this balance of like what works and is comfortable for people, what makes sense for me to even enter the project for. And the big street drawing that people like still really, really want from me, I just can't like get it to the next step that makes sense, especially even if I'm like, okay, what's the lowest quality version that I still think is okay to send out, because I hold my stuff to high standards.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's like basically I could make it and sell it at the same exact cost. So I would just be putting all this time and effort into creating these things and shipping them out
Mm-hmm.
just to not make any money and probably lose it because of the box, the tape,
Yeah, exactly.
the packaging, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. A lot of recommendations. People are listing Sesame Street backdrop, Paul Galliano. You know, you're a TMNT fan, but just saying there's a ton of G.I. Joe fans out there that take their dials very seriously. Just a thought. Oh.
Look, a lot of people have mentioned Sesame Street, and I guess I need to look it up and be like, what is a Sesame Street backdrop that besides just a matte painting of a city? But like, there you go.
It's not the same.
It's the same.
No, it's not.
How is it not the same?
I'm gonna
It
give
works.
you. I have a couple Fisher Price Little People Sesame Street sets. There's a great little backdrop of like New York, Sesame Street, New York. I mean,
but it's like if I can't sell to turtle people who buy everything, I will never be able. I will never be able to fund this one. Like I need a minimum order to get these things going.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
all right. Are you tracked? Do you have a little thingy? The bar?
It's not because this is through Ko-fi, so I can't really. Because if I have, it's kind of like you have backers,
Sure.
but the backers could have bought 30.
Well,
But it only shows
the
one
closing date on
backer.
this thing? When's the closing date?
The 12th.
Okay, well,
So
folks,
this coming weekend.
if this even remotely interests you, you need to go right now. I got the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the description. Go back this thing. It's beautiful. Work of art. You need to make this thing happen for real. And if it does well, if it gets back, then maybe other things can happen.
Yes.
But
keep in mind, I have a full job running the channel. It's like every single day I'm working on
I know you work
videos.
real hard.
If for nothing else, I'm working all week just to have 2 videos out on the weekend. So finding the time to draw stuff on top of that gets really, really tough. So as much as I love Sesame Street things, I do not think that they will. The NECA Sesame Street figures are a pretty good start for a Sesame Street background. Oh, the inserts. I missed the word, the inserts. Well, I have these guys. I need to look at the backdrops.
All right.
Oh, very cartoon.
Yeah, but I feel like you gotta go Fisher Price Little People. I'll take some pictures. Not that I'm just like, it's not anything you'll do. But anyway. All right. Exactly. Every day you're hustling. You work your ass off. Like I said, again, the hitting the 100K, the amount of work and effort and blood, sweat, and tears you put into that thing. To me, I hate saying the things like you deserve it. And so I shift like you earned it, like you worked your ass off for it and you earned the hell out of it.
That's actually nicer. That
Yeah.
actually is more of a compliment.
Right? Because deserve means like it was just like you didn't, what did you do for it? But like
Yeah.
you earned
I'm
it.
a 41-year-old white male in America. Yeah, of course I deserve it.
One of my favorite lines from The Good Place is when the devil guy who's, I can't remember the actor's name, but he's like a middle-aged white dude. And he fails at the end of season 1 or whatever. And they said, like, what's gonna happen to you? He's like, well, like any other white middle-aged male, I'm gonna fail up. And he gets like promoted to some other job or something like that.
Yeah, you earned it. Is that for people that put in the work, that like they care about putting in the work or self-driven stuff, that is a way bigger compliment. So thank you for that.
I mean it, my friend. Neil Hunter Hyde said he's sick. Yeah, a pneumonia a little bit. Holy moly. Neil Hunter Hyde, take care, my friend. Getting lots of rest. I had pneumonia once. It was no joke. No joke. All right. Jonathan, I think it's a good place to close it out tonight. Thank you so much, my friend, for jumping in. Quip on vacation with family, and he was like, I can try to drive back in time. And I was like, no, just enjoy time with your family. You're out on vacation. And our friend Gary is at some show in Pennsylvania, I think.
Oh, nice.
But I think they'll both be back next week. So,
I'm gonna put this out there. Man, I just started getting real red. I don't know if I'm just getting hot, but like this is normal for me.
Yourself?
My entire life, if I like scratch myself, I'll just
Yeah.
get red. But I'm like getting it around my head too. Anyway,
Zoom in so we could really like just focus.
yeah,
on it.
a little red right there.
Isn't that a thing? Like it's like a hereditary thing, like a genetic thing.
It's definitely genetic because I mean, yeah, if I get like real hot, like I'll get red all through here.
It's like a flesh reflex or something.
That sucks.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm just gonna put this out there and talk about it more publicly.
Okay.
The next major goal shift for the channel is to do whatever I got to do to be more connected with voice actors, we'll say. And oh, you know what? In 3 months or 8 months, this figure's coming in. I want to make a connection with this voice actor and find a way to integrate them into my review in some form or fashion. And it would be different for everybody. Yeah. Some people may just play the part of the figure or whatever, and then I'll write out dialogue that we can have back and forth. And then some people may be interested in like I don't know, let's just like let's just jump on a thing and record a video or whatever, and then I can put that in and you can just talk about stuff. But I think it's like a mini quick burst of them doing a press tour for whatever it is they're working on. You know, people go around and do podcasts and have to talk for 3 hours.
Sure.
But what if you just did a thing offline without me, sent it in, I cut in the dialogue pieces or whatever, and then I get to bring up, or you can have a pre-recorded thing. It says, all right, I'll be at X show in 3 months. You guys come by, you know, hit me up, doing autographs and photos, and like they can talk about those things and try to drive traffic to those conventions and things.
Great idea. Gary's your guy.
Huh?
Gary's your guy.
Well, kind of, and I don't want to like ever overstep. I did talk to him about it, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, and I was like, just trying to like share ideas, and just I don't want him to ever be like, well, I can connect you with so and so, unless he wants to do that. But
no, I get it. You don't want to like, you know,
yeah.
But I think it's a cool idea
because then it's like a weird thing for his job or whatever. But yeah, so I just
feel like that would promote their appearances at the shows.
Yeah, and I'm willing to pay people like depending on what they want. But some people are doing Cameo, and so I've emailed 2 people already. I haven't heard anything, so it's been a week, so I will do follow-up stuff, maybe with something else, like try Instagram or whatever.
Instagram, you got to follow like a couple pictures, otherwise you get put in message purgatory.
I know, it's tough. I mean, you will go there anyway if they don't follow you. It's like the odds of them ever seeing that message is very rare. But
exactly. So I think it's tough about like trying to get guests for the podcast. The Toy Geeks podcast is like I'll send out messages and goes into a vacuum. But still gotta try.
Still gotta try.
No, I love that idea. I love it. All right, Jonathan, this was a great time. It was a good hang.
It's always a good hang, man.
Yeah, it's always a good time. I hope we hang out before our November show. We gotta hang out before the November show. We'll go back to that coffee shop.
Yeah,
and you'll have to bring the play button and just have it.
Yeah, trust me, I'll be there every day without you, just waiting for people to walk over to me.
Excuse me.
What this?
Are you like a famous YouTuber?
I mean, 101,000. You tell me. I don't know. How many views do I get on average? I think let's see. I released one today, and it's like 2,000 views.
I mean, how many customers do you get like in a month here? I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So it's kind of funny because I'm a big. I always have been a bit like this is a moment. I earned it. You know, blah blah. Thank you, whatever. But internally, I'm also like, subs don't mean shit. You know. I have 101,000, but I don't get 100,000 views every video.
It doesn't matter. It's like you. This is something that you've built. You know,
right? I just mean in the sense that like,
I know it doesn't like equal.
Subscriber doesn't.
Yes.
Yeah. There's only so much weight.
Not a direct correlation. You know,
no, it's just easier to have a store send me stuff for free or whatever. It's like, but I still get the same amount of views as this guy who's got 20,000 subs. You know, it's like, ugh.
I know it does, but it's just it's nice. It's just a validation of the work that you put into it, right? I think it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Countdown stream tomorrow night. If it's backed like by noon, I'm not gonna do it. But if it's not backed by tomorrow night, we'll say I don't know, like 10 o'clock or something. We'll do a countdown stream. I think Ryan Dole said he'd jump in. I'll open up to all the YouTuber friends. You'll be definitely asleep, Jonathan. But if anything else,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have a good time. And yeah, I think it's a good place. Love comes from within, not subscribers. There you go.
That's right. But subscribers with super chats.
John, last week I brought up the idea of doing like an old school sleepover, like just friends come over, play video games, order pizza, you know, get into hijinks.
Okay, when?
I don't know. Well, the next time, like Colleen and the boys go out of town or something.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll like play Golden.
Colleen's not gonna be there.
No, I mean if you want it, no, it's supposed to be like guys' time.
She's more fun. No, I'm just.
She
kidding.
is way more fun than me. Totally agree.
Yeah, and we need to get the ladies to hang out sometime soon.
Yeah, double date for sure.
Yeah,
double Dutch. That's the jump rope thing.
Yeah. Not gonna say anything.
All right, everybody. On that note, thank you so much for hanging on. Hey, thank you to Jonathan from Nostalgia Unboxed, aka the Real Geek Dad Life, which is the live stream you is the Real Geek Dad Life.
That's correct. Yeah, because it's on my other channel anyway. But yeah,
I know it is. It's that's the. I hope it kind of blends together to me. But you'll be back there Friday. And of course, all and is the Spike thing, is that this week or no?
Oh, I don't know. It's all based on approval.
Okay.
Time, so I don't know.
Any other cool stuff dropping this week that you want people to be excited for?
There's always something.
Okay.
There's always something. I'm working on at least 5 videos right now at the same time.
Wow.
I don't know what's going to come out first.
That's why people hit that subscribe button, baby. So become the 100,001 subscriber right now. Go click on that subscribe button. And we'll see you all next time. Have a great one tomorrow night. Will it happen? Will it won't? Will it won't? Won't it happen? If it isn't by tomorrow night, we'll do a live stream to count it down. We'll see you all next time. Hasta luego and goodbye.